Hello everyone, welcome back to AlexElliottGolf. This week's tip is all about pre-shot routine. Now this is something that's really overlooked in the amateur game, and a lot of people I coach don't have a pre-shot routine that's consistent throughout the whole game. Now for me, look at the greats of golf. Tiger Woods, Nick Faldo, both two fantastic golfers, both world #1s. Now they have a really consistent pre-shot routine, and if you look at Jordan Spieth now, who was a former world #1, he has a very methodical pre-shot routine. Now I'm going to talk you through my pre-shot routine, and I want you guys to adapt this to your game. So there's two reasons why a pre-shot routine is really good for your golf game. One, it improves consistency because you've got something that happens every time, and two, you've got a clear, concise mind over the golf ball. You've not got anything getting in the way, you've got one swing thought and you're going to pull the trigger. But I'm going to talk you through how that happens now as you pass the game line. So guys, this is the game line. Now before we cross that game line, I have two practice swings. My first one is feeling my swing thought. So for me, feeling like a flatter backswing and smooth through. I have one swing thinking on my swing thought. My second swing is picturing the shot. So now this flag's on the back right of the green, so it's ideal for a fade, okay? So now my second swing is picturing that fade. Imagining that line, following that line, almost like a pro tracer. So now I've done my two practice swings, I'm behind the ball. I'm picking out my intermediate target between me and the ball to get my correct alignment, okay? I'm passing my game line. Once I pass this game line, it's into shot mode. All I'm thinking about is one swing thought, for me, getting through the ball, and two, thinking about that shot. So I'm over the ball, past my game line, one thought in my mind, thinking of that shot, pull the trigger. So just to summarise guys, we have two practice swings behind the game line for me. Now I use this for my long irons and driver and probably pitching as well. So once I pass that game line, it's being concise, one look at the target, pulling that trigger. And I use this routine the same every time. Same length over the ball, same breaths. It's really being down to a T. Let's see this one more time. My technical practice swing. Now I'm picturing my shot. Nice fade into that back right flag. Two practice swings are complete. Stepping behind, picking my intermediate target between me and the flag to get correct alignment. Passing my game line. All I'm thinking about now is the shot and one swing thought. Over the ball, one look at the target, down, pull the trigger. So I've shown you my routine with my long irons, driving and pitching, what I use that's consistent. Now I'll show you what I do when I'm putting. Now we're on the green, I'm going to talk you through my putting routine. So the first thing I do is always mark my golf ball. Now if I had a caddy, I'd probably get this cleaned. So the second part of my routine is looking at the line. Now this is a really key part of putting. So for me, I'm always down behind the ball. I'm looking, I'm picking my start line out. So that could be a cup left, half cup left of the hole, or right, depending on if the putt was left to right or right to left. Now, the second part, I'll always look at it from the opposite side of the hole. Now, this is done with the same amount of time each side. Again, keeping a consistent, clear routine. Really good for clarity. So again, just confirming my read. So now this read is just outside the left hole. Again, just picturing that read going back to the side now. I guess the kind of final part of my routine would be I always use a line. So for me, the final part is putting that line exactly where my start line is. Once I've done that, pick my marker up. But just to double check that start line, I have a look behind the hole. Perfect. Now I can see that ball traces nicely into the back of the hole, seeing it move from left to right, really kind of trying to trace it with my eyes. Once I've done that, now I'm talking about getting into my gaming zone now. Again, like the game line with the longer irons. I'm stepping in, really clear thoughts in my head, two looks at the hole whilst taking my practice swing. That just really gives you a kind of feel for like how fast you should be swinging the putter head in order to get the ball just dropping into the hole. Once I've done my two practice swings, I'm over the ball, nice grip, one last look at the hole. So you've seen my long game routine and seen my putting routine. Now they're clear and concise. My routine might not be perfect for you, but adapt it to your game. Thank you very much for watching. If you aren't already, hit that subscribe button, guys. Turn that notification button on. If you enjoy this content, hit that thumbs up button. See you next week on Alex Elliott Golf.